Hello and welcome to the first stage of Reading with Me. So the first thing we're going to think about is what does our 2 or 3-year-old like to do and what interests them. So for my little guy, he's 2, he likes anything trucks or vehicles that move. So what we did, the first thing we did is we went to the library and we went around the house and looked for books that are about trucks and things that move. So that was our first step. Our next step is to take a look at the books and say, okay, we're looking for a few things. The first thing we're going to look for is words that they use naturally. So with 2 and 3-year-olds, one of our big goals is to try to build a vocabulary. So we're looking at words that they would use, like go trucks. They like to push the trucks and say go a lot. This one's really good because it has like the color words, red truck, green truck. It talks about great big wheels truck, so it describes the wheels. This one's really good too. It says old truck, new truck, yummy food truck. So a lot of words that they would use that they could add to just when they're playing, they can use some of these words. Garbage truck, so when you see the garbage truck go by, you can call it the garbage truck. Or a big dump truck to dump the muck. So these are some really good describing words. So this is an excellent book because it uses natural language. This is another one for good vocabulary development, things that go, because it labels things. But also, you're adding more vocabulary by labeling the different parts. They even have the different types of cars, so you can refer to this when you're playing. We'll talk a bit more about that later. And labeling the different parts of the cars, so when you see them outside or you're using them, you can build vocabulary that way. So that's another really good one. And then we look at big dump roll. This one's one of his favorites because of this one has a lot of repetition. So you're looking for what interests them. You're looking for natural language that they can use, and you're looking for like a kind of a pattern to the book. So it goes crash and rumble, smash and grumble. What's at work? Here's a clue. It will clear the ground for you. So it has some rhyming that you can touch on later, but also a guessing, so you have to guess what's next. And it says bulldozer coming through. So they're learning some new vocabulary, and it continues during this way. So you see the pattern, you see the repetition, the rhyming words, and then the pattern of what's repeating. What's at work? Here's a clue. It will dig big holes for you. And then it goes ahead and continues through this whole way. We're going to talk a little bit later about how this type of book with the repetition and the big words will be helpful in building activities to actually teach some skills. So this is a very, very good one. And then one more that is really simple. This is really good for especially when even coming up to 2 years old, looking at the words. And the reason why I like this one is because it is some more describing words. So it says train chugs, chug, chug, clickety clack. So it's just some more describing words. It has the position words, engine up front, caboose in back. So you're looking for books that interest the children. So what do they like? You're looking at words that are natural words that they would use, and you're looking at words that repeat so that they can use these words in their play. Okay, so that's the first thing we're looking at when we're looking for books for our kids.